Going to go over the Game Awards nominees today. I know one of them. It was unavoidable. So many people sent it to me. That Dispatch got nominated. It was either Best Debut Game or Best Indie. I guess I don't know, actually. I guess we'll find out. I don't know any of the others. I have some guesses. Expedition 33 is going to win Game of the Year. Jennifer English is going to win Performance. Expedition 33 or Hollow Knight Silksong will win Music. I don't even know what's nominated yet, to be clear. Debut game, again, I don't know if they have that. I would have thought would be Dispatch, or Indie will be Dispatch. There's a chance Silksong takes that too, though. Is this year 10 of potentially accurate prediction? This year is 9. For anyone who's just joined, I have guessed Game of the Year correctly since 2016. So there's a lot riding on this. Thankfully, this year's mad easy. Next year's also really easy. It's GTA. 6? Okay. 6 nominees for Game of the Year. Expedition 33, Hollow Knight Silksong, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Nintendo, always get nominated. I don't think the press, because again, the Game Awards is really just a popularity contest. The game has to be very popular. I don't think they would have nominated Blueprints. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, for sure. That's 4. I need 2 more. Because I actually don't think Death Stranding 2 would have made it. Oh, yes. Hades 2, 100% Hades 2. Hades 2, for sure. Hades 2 is definitely in there. That could also get indie game, to be fair. So that's 5. I need 1 more. Okay, so the final one is Death Stranding 2 or Ghost of Yotei, probably. The Kojima tax. I wouldn't think Donkey Kong Bonanza would be nominated. It's Nintendo, dude. I would be so shocked if Bonanza, a game that I'm basically a hater of from day one, bro. I'm not a fan of that game. I'd be shocked if it's not here. Again, I don't actually know though, but I think Bonanza will be in there. If my last 2 spots are Ghost of Yotei or Death Stranding 2. Is there any other huge game that I've been missing? I'm gonna say of those 2, they go Death Stranding 2. No, Split Fiction doesn't get nominated for Game of the Year. Again, that is not me saying it doesn't deserve it, to be clear. My Game Awards looks very different. This is just what the press who are on this particular jury will have voted for. Let me write them down. Okay, here's what we got. So we've got Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, E33, DKB, Hades 2, that's 4, Silksong, so Hollow Knight Silksong, and I'm gonna go Death Stranding 2. I'm pretty confident with that. Jerry, lock it in. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was early in the year, but it's impressive enough. There's very much a formula for getting nominated for Game of the Year at the Game Awards. The game has to have either a very strong narrative focus or very good art and good music across the board for sure. Concord. Yotei kinda is the formula, yes. The only reason I'm not saying Yotei, which I think for the record is leagues better than Tsushima. The only reason I think it doesn't get nominated, again, this is not my stance. I am telling you the Game Awards jury stance. I think they are very predictable. Yotei doesn't get nominated because it's a Ubisoft-like, and people have become harsher and harsher and harsher about that particular genre. It is no longer considered shiny, cool art, even though Yotei is a fucking gorgeous game with a strong narrative. That absolutely is artful, but I think that there is like a stink on things that are Ubisoft-like, and I do not think it gets nominated for Game of the Year. I'd be happy to eat my words, though. I'd love for that. That team is amazing, and Erica's the fucking best, and I would love to see that. If she doesn't get nominated for performance, that would be a fucking outrage. Even though, again, through no fault of Erica's, who I think did a fantastic job, Jennifer English is winning that award. I knew that fucking back in March, mate. 100% Jennifer English sweep. All right, yeah, I'm locking them in. I think Death Stranding 2 is the 6th game, unless there's something I've forgotten. Yeah, let me think about what would be nominated for performance. Jennifer English, Erika Ishii. I absolutely think Troy deserves it for Indiana Jones, but sometimes that can be a little tough with the Game Awards because for games that came out so long ago, people forget. If they're smart, Troy's there. It's possible that they will have forgotten that that is eligible this year, though. But Troy should be there. Maybe someone from the Hades 2 cast? I've also not played that. It's on the list, man. I think Ben Verso. I would say Troy. Again, I'm kind of 50-50 on that, though. Erica, Jennifer English. I'm going to put Ben forward. Someone from Hades 2. I would 100% have put Laura Bailey for Dispatch, but the game wasn't out when they voted, so that won't happen. But she 100% deserves it, and I hope they remember her for next year. Her performance is so fucking good. The dude from Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I actually did really like their performances in that game, but I don't think it'll get nominated because that game is more in line with a sim. I'm trying to think of who the last voice actor would be. I hope I'm not forgetting someone. I'm trying to think of performances this year. I don't know. Maybe another Expedition 33 actor? I don't know. Dispatch was robbed, and I bet it will be different with the better gaming awards that follow. Dispatch, again, I know that they got that one award. That's the only one I know about because everyone sent it to me. The episodes of Dispatch were not out by the time that voting finished. So Dispatch would have got, I don't know if it's indie game or debut game, I don't remember, but they would have got that because at least like maybe 2 or 4 episodes were out, whereas I think it would be wrong to vote Dispatch for Game of the Year without having played the whole game. I think you can make the case easily for indie, having played 4 hours of it, and those are fantastic. It's such a good game. I also, if they had the time, would have thought it would be nominated for Game of the Year. It would be really hard to justify that against so many other great games this year as well without having played the whole game. So, all right, let's do it. I will pause before the start of each category to guess.
This year, there have been so many incredible games created and updated.
I see he's rocking the Phil Spencer fit.
For the Game Awards.
Good stuff, good stuff.
All right, should we do it?
Let's
Here's the first category.
Do it. Okay, I already guessed these. Best performance, I think. Jennifer English, Ben Starr, someone from Hades 2, Erika Ishii, Troy Baker. I don't know what the 6th is. Let me, not that I think it will, but let me just say maybe someone from Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 should be in there. Those are my guesses. And I really hope Troy gets nominated. He really does deserve it.
Nominees are Ben Starr,
Hey.
Claire Obscure, Expedition 30.
Big up Ben Starr. That's the GOAT. That's my boy. Big up Ben Starr. Huge love to my boy Ben. He's incredible. Yeah, my mum does think Ben's hot. I still haven't told him. So, but he knows. He knows. You walk around sounding like that and you don't think, get out of here. Okay.
33. Charlie Cox for Claire Obscure.
I didn't expect that one. There's going to be 3 Expedition 33 noms? Not that he doesn't deserve it. They're all great. I didn't expect that. I think maybe because of the impact of the others? Don't know. Didn't expect that one. Again, not that it's not deserving, just didn't expect it.
Expedition 33. Erika Ishii
Yeah.
for Ghost of Yote.
I was going to say, is Jennifer not going to be in there? Crazy. Yeah, she's winning it. Okay, the others, I didn't expect Charlie, so we still have 2 more. Troy, Hades 2.
Here, Expedition 33. Konatsu Kato.
Oh, man. Yeah. So I only played a tiny bit of that game on stream on Halloween. She did do a really good job. I'm really glad to see that, actually. I just kind of blanked on that game, which is my bad. But she did a really, really, really good job. That's like super well deserved. That's fucking awesome. I'm really glad that they did that. That's dope.
Silent
And
Hill
Troy?
F. And Troy Baker for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Very glad to hear it, Troy. Look at that
For
face.
Best Ongoing Game.
Best ongoing game. Oh, fuck, I'm always bad at this because I'm not a multiplayer person. Peak. Fortnite. I would always personally vote for No Man's Sky. Personally. Every fucking year. And I shout on that game when it first came out, and now fucking rules. Helldivers 2 is a great shout. I have no idea. I really am not the person to talk about this particular category.
Nominees are
Peak?
Final Fantasy XIV, Fortnite,
Fortnite,
Helldivers 2,
Helldivers.
Marvel Rivals,
Okay.
and No Man's Sky.
They did it again! Peak should have been in there. I would have voted for Peak. Starfield gang. Very happy to see No Man's Sky. They did have another fantastic update this year. Give them their flowers. They deserve it. It's still one of like the funniest Game Awards moments was the COVID year where No Man's Sky got nominated, I think for the first time. Sean Murray is there. They have like, cause everyone's via webcam with in their little waiting room, and he's drinking a beer and they say No Man's Sky and he just did not expect it. So he was like, like an actual spit take. It's so fucking funny.
For Best Mobile Game.
I can't. I'm not a mobile gamer. I literally can't think of one.
Nominees
Best
for
art
Best-
direction. Okay. Hades 2. Hollow Knight Silksong. Ghost of Yote. Indiana Jones is quite good. I still haven't played Hell Is Us. I played like a couple hours and really liked it. I might be Donkey Kong. So yeah, it'll be Hades 2, Expedition 33, Hollow Knight, Ghost of Yote. I don't know about the last one. I don't know.
Best Art Direction are Claire Obscure, Expedition 33,
Which would probably-
Death Stranding 2, On the Beach,
Wouldn't have expected that.
Ghost of Yote,
Duh.
Hades 2,
Duh.
and Hollow Knight Silksong.
Think I would vote
For
for Hollow
Best
Knight.
Score in Music,
Okay, best score in music, Expedition 33, Hollow Knight Silksong, Hades 2. I mean, it's Austin. I have to. It's Austin. Yeah, to be clear, it is Darren Korb, but Austin helped out. I would do Yote.
The nominees are Christopher Larkin for Hollow Knight
100%.
Silksong.
Beautiful score.
Darren Korb for
Yes.
Hades 2. Lorian Testar
Yep.
for Claire Obscure Expedition
maybe?
33. Toma Otoa
Okay, cool.
for Ghost of
So I don't know
Yotei,
what the next one is.
And Woodkid and Ludwig Forsen.
Fucking hell, man. Yeah, I Death Stranding does make sense. I didn't play enough of it. That's a pretty predictable category, though, I guess. I always forget it's Woodkid. He's friends with
Death
Rahul.
Stranding 2
So
on
weird.
the
They
beach.
got coffee recently.
The best audio design.
Best audio design, I'm Hollow Knight. In fact, I would give this to Hollow Knight. I think it's the best audio design of the year. Expedition 33 will get nominated again. Death Stranding 2 will get nominated again. This actually might be really similar ones. Yotei again. This might be basically the
Nominees
same.
are Battlefield 6. Clara
Battlefield 6. Of course. It is the one thing where, like, even the worst Call of Duty or Battlefield, their audio design is fantastic. Like, you see the videos of them, like, strapping microphones to guns and shit. I just always forget about them. But, yeah. Battlefield 6 audio design is very good. That's totally fair.
Obscure Expedition 33. Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Ghost of Yotei.
Yeah, pretty
and
similar.
Silent Hill F.
Great. That's cool. Yeah, the Silent Hill F audio was good. I need to stop forgetting that game. I think I didn't see it get talked about enough, and thus I assumed that maybe media wouldn't touch it, but that's totally well deserved. Wait, did Silksong not get nominated for audio design? Is that what just happened? Because I
best
actually
audio
would
design
have voted it to
nominees
win audio
are-
design. Wow. So the reason that, again, I would win, like that would be my pick for audio design, is because the audio in that game is so, like, atmospherically important. Best narrative, Expedition 33, which will win. I also, with different timing, would have put Dispatch in here. Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei. Hades 2, and I would have put a loose cannon in there and done Blueprints as well. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 can be in there. Yeah, maybe. Or Silent Hill F. I don't know about the last one. Yeah, I guess I'll put in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 for this one,
Nominees
but
are
I don't know.
Claire Obscure Expedition
It will win.
33. Death Stranding
Yep.
2 on the beach.
That could win,
Ghost
actually.
of Yotei.
Won't win,
Kingdom
but
Come
deserves it. Oh, yeah, okay.
Deliverance 2,
Cool.
And Silent Hill F.
Dude, I'm loving the Silent Hill F noms. That's awesome. Hades 2 was just a guess. Again, I haven't played that game. I just assumed that it would be there based on how good that studio is at writing. But pretty good year for all of these things. Multiplayer. Battlefield gets nominated and wins. Fortnite, maybe? I don't know. Arc Raiders? And others. I would put Peak in there, to be honest. Peak would be very cool. Ooh, Split Fiction should get nominated. Always Dark Tide. Always Dark Tide. Can't go wrong. The GOAT. Yeah, I'm just not really a multiplayer gamer, devastatingly. Arc Raiders or Peak for the win. I would love to see Peak in here. I really hope they do. Battlefield will win, I would think, if they get nominated. Marvel Rivals, of course. Yeah, sorry, Marvel Rivals will 100% be in here. I keep forgetting about that too. That's all I got. Those are my best
In the
guesses.
category of Best Multiplayer, the nominees are Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6,
Yeah.
Elden Ring Night Rain, Peak,
Elden Ring.
and
Peak,
Split
yeah.
Fiction.
Great. I'm super happy
Best
about Peak and Split
independent
Fiction being in
games.
there. I forgot about Night Rain, which, you know how we were talking about earlier, how there's a Kojima tax? There is also a FromSoft tax. There is a FromSoft tax. Did Marvel Rivals come out this year or next year? It's right. This year or last year is what I mean. It came out last December, so that's probably why Marvels wasn't in there. Like I said, even though they would have been eligible because it was December, the jury really does forget, which is like why I think that Dispatch might be in for a tough time next year, unless they can somehow stay extremely relevant. But, it is what it is. I think Battlefield wins that.
Celebrates
Peak.
games with a high degree
So good,
of
though.
risk
Split Fiction actually
tolerance,
would be awesome to
produced
see it win.
outside the traditional publisher system.
Okay,
Those
this I
nominees
know.
are
Or the
Absol-
only one about this, sorry, that I know is Dispatch. I'm pretty sure. So for indie games this year, I would go Blueprints. I really hope so. That's my game of the year. Blueprints would be really cool. I don't know if enough people played it though. I know Dispatch, obviously. Hollow Knight is such a no-brainer. Expedition 33 is technically an independent game. That's crazy to think about. Oh, and maybe like, what is it, Ball X Pit or Megabonk? Maybe one of those. Hades 2 is also indie. It's so tough though, because it feels like mean to put those big fucking games. If Expedition 33 is in here, everyone else is in trouble, man. I don't know anything else that's in here other than Dispatch. I really hope Blueprints is in here. I now know that Expedition 33 is in here.
Ball Pit, Blueprints.
Great. Happy. Yes. Yes. My GOAT. Game of the year. I'm glad to see Ball Pit in there. That's awesome.
Claire Obscure Expedition 33,
Hades 2.
and Hollow Knight Silksong.
Hollow Knight was always going
Best
to be in there.
debut indie
That
game
tracks.
recognizes a development team that hasn't won a game award before.
Wait. So there is independent game and debut game? But I was of the impression Dispatch only got nominated for one of these. Hang on. Was Dispatch there? How am I already forgetting? Okay, so Dispatch did not get independent game. This is such a tough category, though. It would have been nominated. It's just there's so many good games in here. Best indie game, Expedition 33. Who do I think will win this one? I don't claim to be right on any of the others other than Game of the Year, which Expedition 33 is going to win. I think because Expedition 33 is going to win so many other categories, the jury, again, who do not speak, might give this to someone else, and I would say Hollow Knight. Okay.
Best debut indie game.
Debut indie, I know.
Development team that hasn't won a Game
Dispatch
Award
is in
before. In fact, these teams published their first game this year. The nominees are Blueprints.
Fucking love that game, man. That's hot rough too. We're up against that. That's insane. Woof.
Claire Obscure, Expedition 33, Despilote, Dispatch, and Megabonk.
That's a great fucking category, dude. Those are all first-time games. What a category. What a category. I give this one to Blueprints. I feel like this one probably has to be Expedition 33. I didn't realize it was also nominated. I think even removing my own influence, trying to, obviously I have bias that I can't do much about, I would vote for Dispatch. You think there should be a limit to how many categories a game should be nominated for? Nah. There's no reason to punish someone for being excellent. I would give Dispatch this one, personally. But they're all deserving. Blueprints, again, is my game of the year. It just doesn't feel like there's something different about the feel of debut indie game. You know what I mean? There's something about the way that feels about debut indie. It's like a now we're making games. And Blueprints doesn't have that feeling because like that might be the only game Tonda ever makes. It doesn't feel like the debut of a studio in a weird way. I love that game. Again, it's my game of the year. Expedition 33 is really hard to argue against. What a fucking debut. I do feel like Dispatch is very deserving. I think there are reasons for that. Again, I could be being biased. It's really hard to say. But it's a team from Telltale, largely. Again, there are many other people who won't. There's been like this Telltale hole in the industry, I think, since they disappeared. And they patched that hole up. And that, I feel, feels extra significant. They created an event. They showed up with so much style. Also crazy that two of these teams, both Expedition 33 and Dispatch, are people who used to work at Ubisoft. Yeah, I feel like the impact of Dispatch feels like debut indie. You know what I mean? The only reason Expedition 33 doesn't is because it feels so AAA. Dispatch still feels independent. Also, their last games weren't as strong, so Dispatch felt... Yeah, their last games, I think, weren't as strong at Telltale because their working conditions were so bad. Who'd have thought that treating people well leads to making better video games? Oh, that's crazy. Who could have seen that coming? Tough one, though, man. Tough one. I'm gonna vote for Dispatch, though, so it is what it is.
For Best VR AR game, the
Oh
nominees
man,
are
I'm really behind on this year.
Alien Rogue Incursion,
Alien was
Arctic
really cool.
Age,
Haven't played that. Haven't played that.
Marvel's Deadpool.
I do have a friend who is someone that I worked with at Sony Santa Monica Studio, who's on my team, who worked on that, this one. Ghost Town. So I'd be very interested to play that. I'd like to check it out.
Marvel's
I did play a little bit of that, and it's dope.
VR and the Midnight Walk.
Yeah, I'm really behind on playing new games like that. Yeah, there is a Deadpool game, and it's in VR, which meant most people were upset about it, but I was like, it me. I love VR. The one person you're pandering to. Content Creator of the Year, I never know who these fucking people are. And I can tell you how that feels. You know what I mean? Because when I was nominated, a bunch of people were like, who the fuck is that? So... I'm no shade on any of these people, me not knowing who they are.
Creator of the Year. The nominees are Pedro, Kai Cenat, Moist Critical.
What the fuck?
Sakura Miko, and The Burnt Peanut.
What the fuck? The Burnt Peanut? Kai Cenat wins, 100%. I would vote for Charlie. Again, I think Kai Cenat has done really cool shit, but Charlie feels like a win for Dispatch, and I kind of wouldn't be surprised if that was part of why he got nominated. So he's part of the team. He's part of the team. Yeah, I never know what Content Creator of the Year is, though. So, you know, whatever.
But what's the most anticipated upcoming game?
Okay, Grand Theft Auto. I've, like, stuck about what's... Grand Theft Auto, Wolverine, maybe Saros? Probably not, just because people are, like, kind of... Bullet hells aren't as popular. GTA Wolverine, I feel like, are no-brainers. What else is even coming out? Witcher? Game's coming out next year. Layers Deep should be there. Yeah, gotta put Layers Deep there. Intergalactic. I don't know. I'm, like, blanking. Oh, Resident Evil's not Fable, dude. I would vote Fable. I don't know that everyone else would, though. Halo C, I can't see them doing that because it's a remake. Resident Evil, I feel, feels fair. Obviously GTA though. Do they have to have a release date to get nominated? I didn't think that was a thing. Oh yeah, 007's also a good shout. Yeah. 007, Resident Evil, GTA, Intergalactic, Wolverine. Again, I didn't think you don't need a date to be nominated, so I don't know. This one's tough.
Here are the nominees based
Bolt Gun
on
2 should be there, you're
currently
right.
announced titles.
If not, the industry's corrupt.
007
007. We got that.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yep.
Marvel's Wolverine.
Killing it so far.
Resident Evil
Yep.
Requiem, and The Witcher 4.
Killed that, you guys. Hunted. Killed that one. I got them all. That's crazy. I guess I did suggest Intergalactic, but there would have had to have been another one, so... Killed it.
Best action adventure game.
Best action adventure game. Okay, what does that even mean? Who knows? Expedition 33. Death Stranding 2. Ghost of Yote. I'm not even saying that these are action adventure games, but that's what will be nominated. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Even though it's an RPG, it's fine. And maybe Indiana Jones.
Nominees are Death Stranding 2
Yeah.
On the Beach.
Yeah.
Ghost of Yote.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight Silksong.
Indie deserves it for sure.
Ultimate
Glad people
Great
remembered
Circle,
that.
And Split Fiction.
Great to see that too. What the fuck does action adventure mean? Best role-playing game. Well, this is where Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 comes in. Expedition 33 should have been here rather than action. Probably it will be, maybe twice. I don't know. Kingdom Come Deliverance wins this one though.
Avowed. Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
That's so funny.
Kingdom Come Deliverance
Bro,
2.
oh, oops. I got jump scared by fucking what's his name? I even said that like him. Fucking fucking.
Oh no, yeah. I'm
Hello chat. How do you fucking? Here I am. This Montreal. It's fucking XQC. Yeah. Got jump scared by XQC. Expedition wasn't on action, wasn't it? I thought it was. Okay, yeah, it wasn't there.
For best
So, role-playing game, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Expedition 33. I don't even know what other RPGs came out this year.
role-playing game, the jury selected Avowed. Claire
Avowed.
Obscure Expedition 33. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Yep.
Monster Hunter Wilds. And The Outer Worlds 2.
Oh, great. Man, I keep forgetting that those last two came out. I've heard really good things about The Outer Worlds 2, and I really like that team, and it sounds like they are treated quite well, which is awesome. I played the first game, and I played, I think, all of the DLC, and I just have this thing sometimes where I'll still watch marketing for stuff like this and be like, oh, that looks cool, but sometimes I've played one of something, and I've just had enough. I don't even really know why. It's not that I think the next one's not going to be good. I like it. I feel like maybe it's like there are so many games to choose from now that sometimes I'm like, this looks really cool. I don't feel like I need to play another one though. And that happened to me with Outer Worlds 2, where I was like, I really like that game. I had a lot of fun with it. I did a lot of really cool shit. I just didn't need another one. I don't know. That's all. I was very whelmed. Yes, the first one was great. And again, I've heard this is better. I just didn't need another one, personally.
The nominees for Best Action
What?
Game are Battlefield
Okay,
6,
this is just shooter
Doom:
category?
The Dark Ages,
Oh, I'd love to see
Hades
Doom.
2, Ninja Gaiden 4,
Okay, yeah, cool.
and Shinobi Art of Vengeance.
What do you... I don't even...
Innovation and accessibility celebrates games that are making our industry available and enjoyable to more people. The nominees for
I
innovation
don't really
and
have a pulse on who did well in accessibility this year. Yote, I would probably give this to. That game's great for accessibility. Yeah, otherwise I'm not actually sure.
accessibility are Assassin's Creed Shadow,
Assassin's Creed, Ubisoft's
Atomfall,
really good.
Doom: The Dark Ages,
Yeah, Doom
EA
as well, yeah.
Sports FC 26, and South of Midnight.
No, Yote?
Next.
That's surprising. Assassin's Creed Shadows probably deserves it. Yeah, South of Midnight was good too. All right, best family game, you guys. Mario
Best
Party.
family
Give me
game.
Mario
The
Party.
nominees are Donkey Kong Bonanza.
It's
Lego
Nintendo
Party,
category, really.
Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World,
I forgot
Sonic
Mario
Racing
Kart
Cross-
came out this year. Man, the Switch 2 did not have a good launch. I was never going to get any for family game. Out of Donkey Kong, Mario Kart probably should win that.
The best sim strategy game
Civ.
nominees are
That's the only one I know of.
The Alters, Final Fantasy Tactics, Ivalice Chronicles,
that makes sense.
Jurassic World Evolution
Bro,
3.
fucking my goat. Jurassic World Evolution 3 roll, and I put so much time into that game now. They did sponsor me, to be clear. But I have played so much of that game at this point. It's so good. Like, might be in my top 5 for this year. Jurassic World Evolution 3. Again, the disclosure is they did sponsor me to do a stream. I'm just telling you, I swear this is independent of that. They are not sponsoring me to say anything right now, just ethics. It's so good. The park building stuff is fantastic. Campaign's really fun. Like, I built in like creative mode this huge park, and you can customize fucking everything. Like, it's a very good game. Okay, what?
Innovation in game direction and
That's
design.
right, game direction. Okay, that tends to be a lot of the same stuff. I'd actually go Silent Hill F on this one. Expedition 33, Yote. I'd put Blueprints in there personally. And Hades. Tough to predict what they'll do here, though.
The nominees are Claire Obscure,
Yep.
Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2
yeah, of
on the
course.
Beach, Ghost of Yote,
Yep.
Hades 2,
Yep.
and Split Fiction.
Split Fiction. That actually is so deserved. Look at the hands. Split Fiction totally deserves
does
game
win,
direction. So I look at game direction as like, I think that's an easier one for people who've maybe worked on video games to understand. But the Haze-like games are really difficult to make. They have so many mini games, and that by itself, without having like feature creep, it's just like I have trouble fathoming how they make those games considering the complexity of the systems, basically. I would say that they deserve that. I would put Blueprints in there as well, 100% though. Blueprints' direction is perfect. Perfect. 100% deserved.
And now it's the big one. GOTY, Game of the
Okay,
Year.
what did I say, Jeff? I don't remember what I said. I said Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, E33, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silk Song, and Death Stranding 2. Let's see how we did.
Here, recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best
Give
experience
it to me,
for
Jeff.
players across all creative
Let's
and
see
technical
what you've got
fields.
to say.
For this year's awards, our global TGA jury has selected the following 6 games as the nominees for Game of the Year. Claire Obscure, Expedition 33 from Sandfall
Hold
Interactive. Death Stranding 2,
Okay.
On the Beach from Kojima
Looking good.
Productions. Donkey Kong
Yes.
Bonanza
Called
from
it.
Nintendo.
Looking good, looking good.
Hades 2
Yeah.
from Supergiant Games.
Hollow Knight?
Hollow
Thank
Knight
God.
Silk Song from Team Cherry. And Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Did I put Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? I did. Sweep, y'all. Fucking swept that shit. Ace that test. That's sick. 6 out of 6 there, yeah. I messed up many of the others. Yeah, Death Stranding 2 versus Yote was the only one I wasn't sure about, and I only thought Yote wouldn't because people don't love the Ubisoft formula, so... Yeah, it's a great list. It has been a great year for all of these. The crowd who hate video games and like complain about how all games are bad confuse me endlessly. There are more good games than I think most people have time to play. I don't have time to play all of the games that are nominated across these categories. There are so many good games. It's weird to think Hades 2 could lose when I was reading that it was better in every way. Lose is not the right word. No, it's not gonna lose. It just won't win. Expedition 33 will. And really the stuff is... There is no consistency. It's a different people every year. They're not comparing it to previous years. It's just what game stands out to them. This particular year, it's definitely going to be Expedition 33. Congratulations.
There you have it, your nominees for Game of the Year. And now that those are official, you can anticipate Lauren Bell.
Should they
from
add a
the Game
supporting
Awards
performance
Orchestra
award to the Game
playing their
Awards?
themes as part of
No,
our
because
musical
that would be
salute to
read
the
off
nominees
stage to the
live on
side,
December
rushed.
11th.
Fucking
But before
to
that,
get more
we
ads
need
in.
your help to decide which nominees become the winners. Make sure to head to the
I did play a bit of Kingdom
GameAwards.com
Come
to
Deliverance
cast your
2.
ballot.
That one, I really liked what I played of that game. I thought it was fantastic. I also watched Rahul play a lot of it. This sucks. Alanah not nominated once. Alanah technically nominated for Best Debut Game. Alanah technically minor nomination.
Player's Voice, where fans
Right.
100%
Expedition
select the
33 will
winner
win that
from
too.
30 nominees. When it streams globally on Thursday, December 11th, starting with opening act at 4:30 p.m.
4:30, Jeff.
7:30
Oh
p.m.
god, you know
Eastern.
what sucks about that? Obviously, like I said, I'm going to the Game Awards. I fly in for the Game Awards that morning at 9 a.m.
And live across every major video
Looking forward
and
to
social
it.
platform out there. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you live on Thursday, December 11th to celebrate the best and see what's next in video games.
Hell yeah. Always look forward to Jeff's trailers and stuff, so it would be fun.